Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the dog, PredictionDog.com. Let's talk some NFL with the championship games this weekend. This is Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Games are at 3 o'clock on Sunday up in Philadelphia. So we have the San Francisco 49ers against the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles now 2.5-point favorite. Over and under is 46.5. I'm going to go over some bets and some props that I'm putting in, and to make you some money, make me some money, make us some money. So here's a list. So record it, break it down, write it down, whatever you got to do. We all know the matchup here. Brock Purdy going up to a hostile Philadelphia environment up there. Yes, I grew up there. Outside in the suburbs, of course, a little bit safe from the jungle. But gotta love these Eagle fans. They're passionate. And it's going to be tough on Brock to go in there and pull a victory off. Secondary is probably the best in the league for Philadelphia. The linebacking core with Bosa and company, they're best in their business too. So should be very fascinating game. I'm going to go with Philadelphia minus 2.5, minus 115. Money line's now Philadelphia minus 150. I did get that on Sunday from minus 130, so that's been going up. Over and under, 64% of the people are on the under. Don't have much thought on this. I would think it would be an under game. I know that Philly's going to try to go deep on them, and they can't run the ball. They don't want to go sideways on San Fran. So they might go over the linebackers and test them free safeties with Brown and Smith. So I would think it's probably going to be under game, but I feel much stronger about Philly minus 2.5 and Philly money line. And wouldn't be a bad thought to tease San Fran also plus 8.5. That's a big number for San Fran. You combine it with Cincinnati. Now they're a 1.5 underdog. Tease them up to plus 7.5. So Cincy plus 7.5, San Fran plus 8.5. Pretty good bet, like last week's winner, when everyone was all over KC and the Bengals. Anyway, so let's go to some props here. We got Hurts under 47.5 yards rushing, minus 120. We got A.J. Brown over 4.5 receptions, minus 165. I got A.J. Brown over 70.5 yards, minus 130. I got Devontae Smith over 60.5 yards, minus 115. Goddard under 45.5 yards, minus 115. Sanders under 51.5 yards, rushing yards, minus 125. Also, I'm thinking about taking Philly and San Fran, both as a defensive touchdown. It pays plus 425. So hopefully one of them hits. Could possibly happen with a interception, fumble recovery. So it's a long shot, but why not? Also, Brock Purdy under 222.5 passing yards. That's minus 125. Also like Purdy to throw an interception. Minus 135. I got Robbie Gould over a field goal and a half, minus 135. I got Philly to win the first half, minus 115. And at plus 105, I got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, both to have 50 yards receiving. So that's everything for the Philly and Niners game there. Now on to Kansas City with Mahomes and his high ankle sprain at home against Cincinnati. Take on Joe Burrows, who's 3-0 against Mahomes in Kansas City. So we are going with, let me see. Check the line here. Kansas City minus 1.5. Over and under is over and under 48. So let's go let's go Cincinnati money line plus 100. Let's go over 48 points. I think Joe Burrow is going to throw the pass a lot. Mahomes with this high ankle sprain Who knows how bad it is, but more likely he's going to dink the ball to McKinnon and Kelsey, and maybe they're going to take it to the house. But anyway, I like the over 48. Let's go with Mahomes over 285.5, minus 115. Also, I like Joe Burrow's over 37.5 passing attempts, minus 130. Let's go to P-Ron, over 17.5 rushing yards, minus 125. I'm expecting a big game out of Chase. So I got him over 83.5 receiving yards, minus 135. The backup tight end, Noah Gray, over 12.5 receiving yards, minus 120. On the other side, the tight end for Cincinnati, Hayden Hurst, over 3.5 receptions, minus 160. He was hot last week. I think Joe Burrow is going to stick with him. McKinnon, over 3.5 receptions, minus 155. Also like Mixon, under 3.5 receptions, minus 150. He rarely catches the ball out of the backfield, especially in these kind of conditions, in this kind of game. So next I got Cincinnati scoring a defensive touchdown along with the special teams. So either one of them two scoring. I believe it's plus 1,600. I got to check on that though. That seems kind of high there. Also get Kansas City under 24.5 points, minus 120. I think Cincinnati will take this game. I think who knows the condition of Mahomes' ankle, but I don't think since he's going to be scoring more than 24.5 points. I got a long shot here with Chase over 125 yards, along with Higgins over 100 yards. Yes, it's a long shot, plus 1,700. You got to do that for something. You might as well take a shot at something. Also, I got Chase over 50 yards in both halves. So 50 in the first half, 50 in the second half. That pays plus 800. I think that's kind of feasible. Just over and under receiving yards are at 83.5. So if he gets going early, I think they'll keep going back to him. They don't have an answer for him. And here's another little prop, minus 190. I get Kelsey and Chase going over 50 yards, and Burrow's throwing over 200 passing. So I think that's going to be a pretty easy deal to get. Anyway, should be some great games right now. Money lines, Kansas City with their spreads getting 52% of the money. Of course, that's been all over the place. -1, +1, +2, -2. I think it got all the way up to Cincinnati being favored +2.5 before Mahomes said he was going to be just fine. So now it's sitting at Kansas City -1.5. So just about money is about split right down the middle here. Also on the under 54% or on the under 48. I'm on the over in this game. So best of luck to you guys. I believe Philly will face Cincinnati in the Super Bowl out there in Glendale, February 9th. These games should be great. The next game should be fabulous. And I'm the dog, PredictionDog.com. Check me out. We post everything from UFC to basketball to whatever's happening, golf, NCAA, March Madness, so on and so forth. I get packages for sale. Now, if they don't win, I don't make money. You don't make money. You get the next season for free. Got nice T-shirts available for everyone who signs up. Like, subscribe me, and yes, I have a lot of dogs around here. And I'm the Prediction Dog. So, enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Any questions or comments? Drop me a line at predictiondog@gmail.com. And let's make some money, boys.